All right, so welcome to another review, and of course, you guys are tuned into the Unfiltered Truth, and I just want to get it raw, unedited, and uncut for anything what we talk about. And as you guys can see in the title, one of the first thing we want to talk about is ALKALINE selling out the Barclays Center, and we have to give a round of applause to ALKALINE for a job well done. And let me tell you something why, right? It doesn't matter who is your favorite artist. Zine, you see when each dancehall artist win, it do something for the culture. It make outside investors can look in. It make even the Grammys can see it, say, yo, there's a need for a dancehall category. So you don't have to like an artist, we can celebrate if them do something good, right? You don't have to be the fan, but guess what? The artist accomplished something, we have to celebrate that. How much artists we think could have sell out Barclays? Not many. And as one of the younger youth them, ALKALINE did it. And this selling out Barclays had a lot of mix talking online. And of course, we go get into it. So, one of the first thing we go talk about, I mean, I try to make a comparison. I'm just showing you something, right? When you talk about sold out, there can be different sold out for different artists. Meaning, let's use Barclays Center. Barclays Center venue holds 19,000 capacity for parties, events. Now, the promoters can put a cap on what their sold out would be like. So, for example, even though this venue probably holds 19,000, I can budget for 12,000 tickets. Right? I have 12,000 ticket print, I may only have 12,000 seat put down at the venue, even though the venue can hold more. No, if that 12,000 tickets sold out, the venue sold out for me. For this event, it is sold out. It is because we hit the target that we wanted, right? But of course, we can always compare, which I choose not to. Other artists, their cap probably 15, their cap probably 17, but this cap was 13. ALKALINE cap was 13,000. So once they hit that 13,000 mark, they've done a good job. But I mean, it can be reasons behind that, right? It can be a case where 19,000 was a stretch. So what the promoter said, here, we're not pushing 19,000 because it's a reach. But guess what? I feel I can do on 13,000. I feel like 13,000 at the benchmark. So guess what? At 13,000, we are going to push out. That we are working. Once we hit 13,000, we're sold out. So that is why some persons are wonder, oh, 13,000 sold out when the venue hold 19,000. Ray. So that's how they do it. Even though the venue hold that amount of capacity, the promoter can have a cap targeted amount of ticket that they want to be sold, and once they hit that, then it is sold out for the event. So that is what happened. Now, me see a lot of people, which of course is gonna always be anti-Gaza or people who don't like cartel. I try pull cartel in and mix cartel. You see me? ALKALINE do something tremendous, give the youth in flowers and celebrate the youth, and that's it. You see, the moment when they try to draw cartel in it, people will always know, tell you the fine print and always prove some things to you, right? One, people go say, okay, it was prison hype. Cartel did Barclays back to back, sold out at capacity, right? Keep in mind, the first show for Barclays Center sold out in less than a day. Less than a day. ALKALINE show been promoting for about 6 months now. And again, I'm not going to take anything away from you because that's the right way of a promoter show, but I'm just trying to show you the magnitude. So, take it as you wish. We can say that people do want the cartel so much that the ticket ended up to go fast. Fine. The next day, same thing. Ticket them sold out. Not one day, but less than a week, the ticket them sold out for that as well. 3 months after he had to went back, sold out again. You get me? So, at the end of the day, cartel sold out was different from ALKALINE sold out. And it don't matter about them him being aware or not. Cartel did something that no one haven't done as yet. Either way or any way we want to look upon it. Cartel ticket price them cost way more. You get me? And I mean, as I said, there's so much things you can look into and said this or said that. But what we should have done is saying, guess what? Cartel set the pace, right? Leading from Alpha Bojo. Now ALKALINE do it, right? ALKALINE, if you are getting props, one of the youngest dancehall artists, we do it and whatever. Just give him props, but do not try to compare or say, okay, him do a better job than this man, him do a better job than that man, because the moment you do that, people gonna poke holes in the story, and when you poke hole in the story, it seems like you're 8 the youth. And again, I mean, we can't hate upon the youth because the youth don't even know where the youth don't reach, and it's just we online sharing our opinion. But when we share the opinion, it goes like seems as if we hate one particular artist and we also try talk about. But again, if we go talk facts, facts is just the facts. You get me? But again, I mean, it was a damn good look for ALKALINE. It was a damn good look for dancehall. But now we're getting at the performance or nothing, because again, ALKALINE is ALKALINE. That's him that you can't change. But at the end of the day, the mere fact that he can pull the crowd and he can sell those tickets, that's a win. That showed that he has core fan base and he has people who wants to see him without even if he has dropped new material or even getting no new song. And this is now even for the youths them out there now. Look and understand, saying, guess what? What you need is classic body of work, classic catalog. Not to try get some 5-minute song or one day song or 1 week song, because guess what? Look upon ALKALINE, look upon Cartel. These man can tour off of their catalog. These man can live off their catalog because they do timeless songs. A lot of the young youths do song no, forget a hype, no, forget a forward, no, and that's it. And that is why so much of them fade out so quickly. So, want the youths, them, the newer artists, them, take notes. Take notes because you're going to need it. Right? You're definitely going to need it. But again, that may have to step on the ALKALINE soul, BARCLAYS. Honestly, I didn't really doubt if he could do it. I didn't know what to expect. I was just looking to see what will happen. But I know he has fans, because Vendetta fans are the next biggest movement to Gaza. And Brooklyn is Jamaican, diaspora. So so that full of Jamaican. So people go out for support. But overall, it was a good look, and I figured the youth in props. Alright, so I'm not still long on that. I want to give a little overview on the album. So at first, me get for review me get for listen to the album, and so I'm go share my thoughts on the album. And of course, as I tell you, I don't really care how people feel about my feedback or my comment. It's honestly my opinion on how me view something. Right? I'm gonna go share it with you guys. No, I want to make a disclaimer. Me personally, I don't believe I think there's peak for some artists, and I don't think them can reach it back. And at the same for some songs and some album. I don't think we will ever get back a next new level unlock. I don't think we will ever get back a next King of the Dancehall for Cartel. And I don't think we go ever get back a next 438 for Massacre. But what always happen, we use them biggest album like at the benchmark. And when we get something that's not it, we feel like the album fake. Not necessarily. Sometimes people just have a peak and them just can't get back to that peak. Alright, so let us jump and talk a little about this album. The album name NPT. I don't like the name. No Pussy Test. Me personally don't like the name. I don't know what to make of that. No Pussy Test. You could have a song named No Pussy Test, but if you have an entire album named No Pussy Test, if a person say them have an album named No Pussy Test, me supposed to hear subliminal in that album, me supposed to hear shots in that album, me supposed to hear a lot of badness in the album. Because the song named No Pussy Test. The song had a lot of girl songs and very few bad man songs and so on. So me didn't even understand the correlation with the No Pussy Test with the album. Or he's saying that no pussy can test this album. I don't know, but I'm not a fan of the name. Straight out the gate. Cover art nice. I like the cover art. The cover art look like one of the modeling photo shoot them, like when in been at the recent for Givenchy. It look like that. But I kind of like the design and the color scheme of that was good. Let's jump in the song them, and maybe basically list out the song them and give them a grade. So the first song, different story. I think this one it's a smooth song and speak on based on what we want to achieve. You know, telling you about what he did, what he aspired to be, and how him got to work. For me, I think this is a radio type of song. Them house type of song are when you're driving your car. And I really want a song where I think, well, it is street art dance. For that, me give that a song that 7 out of 10. Sacrifice. I think this one is an okay song. Usual flow, speak towards sacrifice, for be where him there today. And you know, not nothing the usual, nothing abnormal about it. And similar, I think this is a radio kind of song. Not much. This type of song like Sacrifice, I think what could have done for enhance this song, they could have make it have a little bit more emotions, probably some harmony or something to give it that more feeling. That was missing. For me, I give this song 6 out of 10. Bad. This is a nice flow. Smooth. It's a bad man song, of course, but one of them smooth type of bad man song. It's not one of those high tempo song, but it had a nice flow, but nothing too crazy. For that one, I give that one a 7 out of 10. Graduate, similar to Bad, it has smooth bad man song. But these song don't give the effect like you know them party type of banger. This is like just some type of song we can drive in your car and just a vibe to. For a bad man song, it's a really average kind of song compared to the potential where Alkaline can deliver, and when you compare some of his other bad man song them. But that too, I give a 7 out of 10. Me like as a matter of fact, it have a very bad flow. I love the flow, I love the style, the rhythm of a good beat, and it also complement the song. But again, it's nothing too extraordinary. But that one get a 8 out of 10. Raise the bar, speaking about himself and what he has done, lyrics and point, you know, great delivery and a nice flow. That one as well, me give a 8 out of 10. Gun Blast. And guys, so this is what more persons for understand. You see, usually bad man song are some of the easiest song for make for the artists them. Like them put their all in a bad man song, and because bad man song is one of those songs that easier to catch in at the street, easier to play at the party because the content of it. So some of the time when you hear a bad man song, if you not give her that energy, it kinda could have been better. But Gun Blast, an okay gun song. Rhythm sound light though. The rhythm not have much belly night. Okay lyrics. I mean, not much effect for one gun song. It's just like basic. But I give that a 7 out of 10. Aura, again, one okay vibes. The rhythm much better than some of the other one them. But for me, I don't think this song was really punching enough. And I think sometimes I also try to get back like a fleek and you know pretty girl team, those type of song. But again, for Aura, you get a 7 out of 10. Wet Hole is a very, very bad song. I love Wet Hole. I love the rhythm, I love the vibe of it. One line me didn't like in it, and at the same line we kind of dip on the edge. And you know the line where everybody had debate about. Me never really found that line either. But again, leave it as it is. Now debate on that. But overall, I give that song a 8 out of 10. Rope In, definitely not like that one. The flow wasn't the best, lyrics basic. The command didn't complement the song because the song is kind of one commanding type of song attack to the female, but it didn't do the song no justice. For that, I give the song a 6 out of 10. Girl Good. Okay, song again, basic. Pretty much nothing for blow your mind. Nothing to really be a banger. This is a 6 out of 10. Masterpiece. I think this is a bad song. The flow good and the rhythm nice. However, the only problem I find with this song is in the rhythm them have a lady like make some sound. I think the lady did too high. What they should have done is make the intro start with the lady being high, but as it go down to the song, them get the pitch down. The lady voice was too high and sometimes it kind of overshadow what Alkaline is saying. But nonetheless, we still give that song a 8 out of 10 because I think it's a very, very, very solid song. Our World, for me, this song, it's not a bad, it's okay, but I think the rhythm kind of beat off key, and in some part of the chorus, it make Alkaline sound like him a fall off for the rhythm. The flow wasn't it for me, honestly, but again, it's really and truly an okay song, and for that, me give the song a 7 out of 10. All in all, me not gonna talk about the song no more. We already know, like we release already, like No Emotions. We know those songs already. But overall, I would give this album a 7 out of 10. And let me tell you one of the reasons as to why for a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 is still a good grade, but this is why it didn't get a higher grade. One, some of the rhythms don't connect. And believe me, rhythm complements song. Rhythms complement song. Some of the rhythm just wasn't it. You get me? Some of the flow was just okay and basic. Nothing figure a good energy. Right? What else? I honestly think, what I am used or what we are used to of Alkaline, the bar just never did them. Me not gonna get it, me not gonna I'm not expecting him to deliver his speak, but there's so much other songs where when I hear immediately I can know them are it. Honestly, I don't hear one song on this that I can say will be a hit. Honestly. They will get play because of course people will listen to them, but no song no really stand out. The one song that people talk about the most is Wet Hole, and it's because of one particular line where they must have the line in a sound straight. That alone. And this is what I can say. I guarantee if a young artist had done this album or some of the songs, we would crucify them. But of course, because of Alkaline, we're going to say, yeah, man, it's good. Yeah, we don't understand. We don't comprehend. We intellect not up there. There's nothing to say intellect not up there about this album. Again, for me, it's an okay album. The songs are okay. Can he do better? He can do much, much better. He can do way better. Am I saying that it won't sell? Of course not. It will sell, right? He has his fans. But breaking down the album, listening to the album, right? The album could have been better. Some songs could have been omit. And remember, these men are rich and them depend on a height where them don't need people. I honestly think Alkaline challenge is the producers. They don't gel together. They have no chemistry, and him seems to not see that. Right? When Alkaline work with DJ Frost, Sunshine, Chimney, Not Nice, and those type of people, we get nothing but hits. Right? Because a lot of those producers will talk, a lot of those producers will give their input, a lot of those producers will give their ideas. These producers seem as if they are just some Alkaline control them. So no matter what Alkaline do, he can't do no wrong. You get me? But of course, that's just my opinion. You have other people out there might say this is the best album ever come out of dancehall. That's fine. My like is my like. Your like is your like. But that's really my opinion on the NPT album. I would like you guys to leave your comments, share your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Again, if I said something that you think is not correct, you can also share because I do read the comment. But you guys can let me know. But again, that's about it. You guys can go to Alkaline YouTube page and check out his latest project, NPT. Give it a listen. Also, and let me know what you guys think. All right, that is it.